Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video. It's been a big couple of days. We drew a whole bunch of legendary tokens recently over the last couple of videos, trying to get a run on the 3 latest Legends characters, and we did really well. Make sure and check out those videos if you haven't yet. And in today's, we're going to pull more legendary tokens. I decided to go a little bit further to try to get another cover or 2 on Iceman, and then even potentially Rescue. And we got Storm finished. Before we do that, though, we need to finish out the shield training. There's only a day and a half or so left to get to the final node of the top portion to get a free cover for the brand new 4-star Juggernaut. So we're going to do that here in just a second. I did want to back up though to give you a quick look. I'm on day number 1360, and I got a cover, a purple, for the 5-star Banner, Bruce Banner Hulk. That's great. I needed that purple cover really bad. We need to level him up among a bunch of other 4-star covers that we have in our rewards queue from the last time we went back with the token. So we'll get some of these guys into action. Nice to be moving right along in the shield resupply for great rewards. And yep, taking hits in the stop at nothing event. That's what we're going to do after our tokens, and take on a couple of PvP battles with the 5-star the 4-star Juggernaut in action. So let's jump into story mode. I think we'll kick things off though with the Crash of the Titans. It just reset for the 5-day cycle. And we're going to take on 4-star Kate Bishop with Nico Minoru. This should be fun. We're going to be battling over blue, but mostly purple, actually. And then our other colors, ours is yellow and hers is black. Black is a pretty devastating ability from Kate Bishop. So let's jump into it. We'll talk about our abilities as we get going. I believe the best strategy when you're playing Nico is to go for purple as quickly as possible, and then after that focus on yellow. Purple is great because when you play it, she places a projectile, strike, and attack tile of each, one of each special tile type. So let's get this purple that drops white and then takes some black off the board up there. Wow, better than I thought. And then I want to go for yellow since there's a lot of spots to get yellow matches, but we're going to be competing with purple for Kate Bishop. She's got a blue power with ruthless precision, is pretty much a big time damage ability, and then while the countdown she creates is on the board, enemy characters can't heal. I think that's an overlooked ability. It's pretty cool that you can use that against certain characters like Old Man Logan, Medusa, Dr. 5-star God Emperor Doom, and a bunch of characters that heal easily. You can keep that away from them. And then Looking for Trouble is just a big time inexpensive black damage ability, and then it also creates a countdown that will deal damage back to Kate if you don't clear it in time. And because boomerangs, I really like this ability, creates strong strike tiles and then a countdown. When the countdown expires, it deals big time damage and removes some of the strike tiles. So that's kind of fun. And then with Nico, we have passive blue ability. Try Not to Die is a inexpensive for 7, creates projectiles but also heals when they're for how many projectiles are on the board. And then Mystical Affinity starts as a passive ability, but when she takes damage, she creates a countdown tile that stays on the board for a lot of turns as part of her blue, and then her abilities change a little bit and actually improve. So we'll show that when it's time to play it. Let's go for, we'll do this purple. Maybe we'll drop, thought we might get a blue match or so. Okay, so there's Nico's countdown. When blood is shed, while this tile is on the board, Nico's powers are replaced, or actually I call them improved. So now her blue ability goes from a passive to freeze. And this is pretty neat. It removes up to 2 enemy countdown tiles and stuns the target for 1 turn plus extra turn for each countdown tile. I run this at cover level 3 because you get a longer stun at levels 4 and 5. I think it's pretty good here because I like to play Nico against characters that make countdowns, which Kate is one of them. So, I guess we'll just play that yellow. I thought she might take blue. It's okay to match away your countdown because you're going to get it right back as soon as you take match damage on the next turn. Especially if that ends up in a bad spot, you might as well match it away and collect the blue AP. Alright, we're looking pretty good. We have a purple match lined up. Let's do it. This could be a crazy extra move if a bunch of team up falls on top of the two that are going to drop. Very unlikely, but could happen. Nice to get a match 4 regardless. Alright, so we need to get our countdown back on the board. I try to tell people, don't play Try Not to Die, her yellow, unless you have her blue countdown out. So let's get that back right now. There we go. Now we have our 3 abilities ready to play. Let's start with purple. It's trifecta now. Nico casts a spell to boost her team's strength, creates a strike, protect, and attack tile of strength 336. Pretty strong at this level. And then the passive is where this ability is awesome. Overall makes Nico quite fun to play. At the start of the turn, if you have more of the special tile type than the enemy, then she will strengthen those types, meaning if you have more strikes than the enemy, those get strengthened. If you have more protects, those do. If you have more attack tiles, those get strengthened. So we're going to get ahead of Kate on all 3 types now. I like to right away go ahead and play heal, more protect tiles, and since you played purple first, there's a protect tile that starts things out and gets you a little bit better amount of healing. And let's see, should we stun her yet? Let's not yet. We're going to take a hit from looking for trouble. That's what I wanted to let that come out. Strengthened all of our special tiles. We're at 1,581 in projectile strength already. Awesome. And you see Kate played her countdown. That actually deals damage back to Kate, but I want to do the freeze now because it'll be a 2-turn stun because of the countdown that was removed. Too bad we lost our strike. Let's play. There we go. Get a strike tile back. That's going to be strengthened every turn. Let's take a look at our values now. 2389 in protects and over 1,000 in attack tile strength. Cool. This is just about over. What can we do for the end here? Doesn't matter much. That's a win. Good luck with your Nico battle, everyone, to try to get that legendary token. We're going to pull those legendaries again after we get through a couple of quick battles. Let's take on the shield training. I cleared every node except for the call for backup 3. This is always a interesting fight against these 3 guys. And the team that is essential characters to use is Main Event Hulk, brand new Sabretooth, and America Chavez. If you haven't leveled up your Sabretooth, it requires a level 209, which requires 10 covers on that new character to be able to get to level 209, or 9 covers if you happen to be at 5, 4, and 0 kind of cover build. Unfortunately, but at least you can get to 209 that way. And my America and Hulk are leveled up pretty well, so this should be an easier fight, I hope. Let's see what we can do. I like to target Thing in these matches. Got a really good grand entrance from the Hulk there. Sorry I didn't have my character effects, my animations on, or we would have gotten a cool Hulk effect already. America's already dealing her damage, and we're this far ahead in AP. This is pretty crazy. Let's take Thing out here before we play Sabretooth's red. We already have enough red to play it. This might be the fastest we've ever won this match. Can we get America's match 4s to trigger anyway? I don't think so. Yep, that set them up with the match 4 I was hoping to get myself. Star-Lord's already knocked down that far. Let's go ahead with Tooth and Nail. It's a multi-hit, 1978 times 4. Such a fun ability. Oh, look at this. We get the extra move. I did not think Sabretooth was going to be doing just about the most damage in that match. That's got to be the fastest we've ever won. Call for backup 3. And that's it. We qualified for a free cover in the brand new Juggernaut. And it's his green. Getting the top color of a brand new character is usually the hardest to build up than the other 2 colors from event rewards. At least for me it is. That's great. We got collateral. We got a bunch of other covers to add in on Juggernaut. Let's go. So real quickly, I've got a bunch of 26 4-star covers. We're going to add those all in. But let's do this. We're going to get into PvP in a minute, but let's do all of the rest of our draws, and then we'll get into some PvP fights with in the Stop at Nothing event featuring the brand new Juggernaut. We can level him up. He might be to the point where he tanks more colors and can do some AoE damage. Let me just get that lightning round qualified for the seeds anyway, and here we go. We'll pull our normal tokens before we get to the big stuff. Juggernaut and foes, we got 4 draws plus a daily. Let's see if we can get a run at that main event Hulk. Or the red cover for Juggernaut would be great. She-Hulk, nice level on her. She's heading toward a legendary. And we did it, guys. The viewer luck has just been non-stop over the last couple of days. And we hit a 4-star from this vault. I can't believe it. Out of 4 draws, we got one of the highlight items. Way to go. Still would love to get that Juggernaut cover. I don't know if I'm going to go crazy in this vault. Our hero points are back up in decent condition after adding in all of our 4-star and 5-star champion level rewards. We're up to 8 tokens again in Cosmic Chaos, mostly from the Shield training rewards gave tokens to this store. Let's see if we can get some gold. There's a 3-star cage to begin with. I'm going to keep this video a little shorter overall, still long compared to, like I say, normal people on YouTube. I don't qualify or fit under that description, but it won't be as long as my normally way too long videos are. Got a 3-star cap. Nice hit. And we can come back and do that. The latest legends in a second. 6 elite tokens. Hopefully get a gold here, maybe 2. How about this one? Nope. Sometimes I can pick them. I haven't been doing too well at that lately. There's the gold. Quicksilver. Oh, real quick look. We're up to 944 standards. I just thought it would be fun to see how long it would take to get up to 1,000. Then I'm going to have to pay my lucky little sidekick to draw those down and give him, about 25 cents every time he hits a 3-star. Don't call me cheap. All right. We're back up to 17 heroics. So since we got so many, I think we'll save that 10-pack again for the next video. I thought we'd pull it today, but with 17, we might get a 4-star from these single draws. Another Quicksilver. It's gold. Hawkeye. And Bonus hero. Excellent. I think She-Hulk's going to need... That might be pretty close to a legendary. Maybe one, maybe two more on her. Be nice to get it today since we decided to pull more. Elektra. And we got it. There's the 4-star. Who do you think it's going to be this time? 3, 2, 1. 4-star Nebula. Good hit. Got a bunch more tokens. And we did it. I wondered if it might be coming up again. We ran a little bit lower on the luck last time, I think, on the heroics, and certainly the elites were making up for it with the viewer luck. 3, 2, 1. Jubilee. Cool. I am a way bigger fan of Jubilee than most people. Not saying they're wrong. I have quirky likes and dislikes for some characters in the game. I'm probably got a couple of gold there. I'm probably a little too lenient on my, yeah, that's a good character kind of decision making. All right, good job on the heroics. We're up to a single latest Legends token, and that's what I've been thinking about, is how much of these command points do I really want to be spending to work on Iceman. And we got him up to 10 covers. He's at 5, 4, 1, just one in blue. Rescue only needs one blue to be at 13 covers, and we got Storm done. So technically in this case I usually quit and try to save, and I can do a cover swap to get Rescue finished since I have a bunch of saved covers. We went way too hot on her. But I think, you know what, let's try to get one more Iceman. Let's do it. See if we can get yellow, or primarily blue would be great, and maybe we'll hit the last cover in blue that we need for Rescue, and she'd be done naturally without having to waste covers on a swap. Storm is champed. We only have one extra cover on her to apply from our rewards. Let's do this. So we have 1897. Let me make a quick note of where we're at before we start. I like to keep track of that. And I don't know when we're going to stop, but my rule here, my stopping point is going to be when we get a non-yellow Iceman. So I don't remember which I said, but we need green, but mostly blue. We have yellow at level 5. I might have said yellow and green backwards before. But, all right, guys, here we go. We did run right about 15%. I looked back and figured out the odds. 15% on our 5 stars last time. So it seemed like we were running above average, but we came in right about 1 in 7, and that's I think it was about 14.89 is what our odds were outside of getting a 5-star bonus hero, which we did get last time. That was cool. Hey, let's do this. Let's go. Let's try to get Iceman moved up a bunch before we run out of command points. Hopefully we can get him within 20 draws. Let's see. If you're ready for number 1, hit it. We got a 5-star right off the bat. I'm fully expecting this to be Rescue, but who do you think it's going to be? I'm super rooting for Iceman. Storm would be great to get her a little stronger. We did it on the first draw. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a level on Storm. That'll be a champion level 5-star champs reward. Excellent items on their champion progress. Cool, we got it on the first try. Okay, guys, so of the command points, who do you think we're going to see as we go along here? I like to pick a 4-star and see if you get that character quick within the rotation of who our rewards are. So I'm going to pick Ronin Hawkeye again. I really blew it last time. We didn't get him until the very, very end of 200 plus pulls. Number 2. Make your picks. The 4-star is another Mr. F. I think I ran pretty hot on him previously. Third draw. Red Hulk. Cool. Let's go. I'm trying to get an Iceman here. Quake. I'd love to get done. Oh, a Sabretooth is an excellent hit for a new character. I'd love to get done before we get far under 1600, maybe 1500 or a little less in CP and start saving back up again. Wow, there it is. It's a 5-star. Man, could this be an Iceman? That's who I'm rooting for. Let's hit it. It's another Storm. Oh, wow. Okay, no problem. That's only a couple of champ levels on her. I didn't think we'd run that well towards Storm. America Chavez, that's a good hit. She's getting close to rewarding a Jessica Jones pretty soon. Another Valkyrie. Okay. I have Shuri as my... Oh, no, I don't. I'm back to Infinity War Spider-Man for a few more levels. And then I'm going to bonus hero Shuri after that. Next draw. Another Bishop. Good to level him up, absolutely. Mr. F, we need to slow down on him. He's a pretty high character now for me. And another 5. Wow. Okay, we've had enough Storm. So, could you guys concentrate and make this turn out to be Rescue, hopefully her blue, or maybe Iceman, blue or green? Go! Another Storm. Did I make a big mistake by going through this again? Oh, they are so funny. All we need is Iceman, and we have way too much in Rescue or in Storm now. 3 in a row. That's nuts. We're going until we get an Iceman, I think. Talos. Another Jubilee. So I thought, you know, I could hoard until Rescue and Storm leave since they're both championed, and then rebuild Iceman with whoever the 5 stars are that come in next. But I thought, you know what, I really want to just keep progressing my roster as a whole, and this is the way to do it. Get covers coming in and hit 5 stars like crazy. That's the way to do it, guys. Viewer luck rolling. This just cannot be Storm. I guarantee almost it's going to be Iceman here. Could be Rescue. What do you think? Make your guesses. Help me out. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Iceman's green. That's a way to do it. We can level him up. And we need his blue. I'm really hoping for his blue, but that's going to put green at power level 5. So we're at 1,572 command points. Let's do this. Let's take... Deciding when to quit. I really want to try to get a blue result for one of those two. And I think odds are swinging back toward Rescue and Iceman. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to draw until we get the next 5-star. No matter who it is from these 3, we have to stop. But that's great to get that one. Let's continue. I'm hoping to get it within the next 7 draws. There's a Professor X. I'd love for him to become a feeder for someone at some point soonish. Whoa, there it is. We ran way too hot on the 5 stars in this run, guys. We have to stop no matter who it is. But I think it's another Iceman. Could be Rescue. I don't think it's Storm. What do you feel? Let's concentrate. Get the luck going. The viewer luck says it is Rescue, but it's her red. So you know what that means. That pretty much says it. I'm going to do a cover swap on Rescue. She's ran way too hot on yellow and red, and that's what we're going to do. We're stopping there, and I still have 1,500 command points banked up to rebuild on. That, to me, is great. Let's go and level up our characters. Then we'll get into some PvP action. 1 stars are out. Let's go to the 2s. We're going to burn through those quickly. Try to get our command points built back up. And don't let me forget, guys, we are at shield rank 180. And I got to collect on that. Let's do it today. I can train Moonstone. Oh, that's right. She was really hard to get red. Okay. Finally can re-champion her. Looking for 3 stars and definitely looking for, there it is, for command points. We got to build it back up. I think I'm done drawing from latest legends for quite a while. We'll probably get a, we haven't had a special unique 5-star legendary level store for a while now. There was one every week and a half or every 2 weeks there for a bit, and now it's been a dry spell. Wonder if they're going to do that again. I'd like them to do that. However, there's rumors that now that we've had Juggernaut, the 4-star, it came right out after the 5-star Iceman, and it sounds like the next release is going to be a 5-star again. And if that's the case, that means this new 5-star, when released, will be in a special store with 2 other companions. And I got to save some CP for that just in case. He's got good other other 5s in the store with him. Okay, we're on to the 3s. 4-star Carol, that's nice. Looking to level up these 4 stars a bunch. 8 CP from Bullseye, I'll take it. Where did She-Hulk get here? 257 is a legendary. I think she needs, 2 more covers. But I'll take 10 command points. Building back up. And you know me, guys, I might break down and draw more for Iceman later. Who knows? The plan, the math, it all says to stop and wait for now. And heck, let's champion a 5-star today. Why not? Just did Storm the other day, and then we'll get into some PvP action. 1 more level on Doctor Strange will give us a Nova. One more level on Blade is a 4-star Blade. Just sold my Colossus at 266, and this one's getting close to being max again with an X-Force Wolverine available next. Now I'm getting to the point where 3 stars need to get duplicated faster than before. That's tough. I hate to buy roster slots, but I'm going to have to just cave in and do it. Okay, so we did a bunch of 4 stars today and had a bunch left over from last time. I'm not going to sell them. I just want to see the count. 41 4 stars to add in right now. Wow. Carol moves up to 357, almost 26k in health. Professor X, couple of levels. 342. Jubilee, I know we got a couple, like 2 in a row for her, and she's going to cross 17,000. Nice. Talos pretty new, but 1 more level gets us a legendary back. That'll be great. 24,000 plus health on Mr. Fantastic, and check this out, guys. We got there. Didn't expect this at all, but level 350 is a level for 5-star Silver Surfer. That gets Mr. F way up there for me. Anyway, he used to be one of my lower characters, and I had him set as bonus hero for a long time. Let's build up that Bishop. Tough to fight him. Valkyrie moving up again. America. So 1 more level on Chavez, and we'll get a Jessica Jones cover at 340. It's going to talk me into trying to pull more, but I just need to stop. Sabretooth also hits 279. 280 is the legendary. Had a decent run on Quake recently. LT from Red Hulk at 330. Nebula. Main event Hulk at 342, 30,500 health. Cool. Let's scroll down here to Lockjaw. hit Shuri last video as a bonus hero when I switched it for just a minute. That would have meant it would have been another Spider-Man had I not changed it, and I decided to go back and keep pushing this guy up to level 350, because at level 350 he will give us another Back in Black Spidey green, and then I'll do a cover swap on him. I don't usually recommend doing cover swaps, especially on 5 stars, but my patience is running thin on leveling up BSSM. Coulson, Spider-Gwen, and Kingpin take a level. Ghost, Totally Awesome Hulk, 333. Couple of Wasp, getting some good ISO amounts here. Should be covered for everything I need to do with ISO, but I had a bigger balance, like 1.6 million before leveling the 5 stars. Mordo hits 22k. And I thought X23 was right there, another legendary. Okay, Iron Fist finally got a cover for him. It took forever to get him a draw over 230, and I don't think I got a single cover for Iron Fist until the end. And he's at 23k in health. And here we go. We got a bunch of Juggernaut from event rewards. Let's level him up. 3 in blue. Very nice that green is also at 3 levels, and Unstoppable is at 2. So our brand new character is at 323. That's a total of 8 covers. Not a bad start for him. Like it. Let's go to the 5 stars. Man, what did we get over the last day and a half? 9 covers on 5 stars. Awesome. Surfer, we'll take him first. Legendary token. He finally hits 451. 450 is the base level champion. Nice. Let's go down to Storm. Also hits 451 for the legendary, but as you saw, we ran way too hot on Storm. Excellent rewards there for command points and hero points. 53,000 health now. Cool. We have an Iceman yellow to save, and an Iceman green to add in. Nice. We can raise his level now. 551 though is a tough build. I'm going to need that blue. So the thing you can do is hopefully we get 4-star Iceman as a feeder, or maybe a different X-Men would do it. You know, 4-star Bobby sounds more like the obvious choice. Or we could draw a bunch more covers, and once I get 3 saved covers, you can do a swap. I don't think I'll want to do that on Iceman, but I think we're going to do it on Rescue. We're up to 8 saved covers. That's ridiculous. And I always say, just wait. You'll get that last cover you need either through Latest Legends, or from a special store they land in, or from classics once they rotate out of Latest Legends. You'll get there, and you know, sometimes a 4-star feeder will come along, and this top color would be the first color you get for them. Separately from that, Heroes for Hire, when it's only 250 command points, you can buy the last cover you need for them. But since I'm at 8, I went way over. I'm just going to do it. Not recommended, but for Rescue, I don't think I need to build her up with a lot of other covers. Boom. She's at after the swap at 13 covers plus 5 saved. That's who we're going to champ. Let's get this training cover in for Hulk. Really nice to get the other guy up to level 3 in purple. We can level him up again, and he only needs 1 more cover, either black or another purple, and he'll be done at 13 covers. So close on these. It's awesome. Let's go. So at the bottom of the 5s here, we've got Iceman to level up. Let me take a quick note. 50,700. Okay, we're going to do that. Takes him up to 49,000 health. That's pretty good. And now his Iceman deal. He creates 5 2-turn repeaters instead of just 4, so that's nice going up. And they deal 2187 damage to a random enemy each. And then, or when you destroy one of those, remember there's 5, so they'll be all over the place in matchable locations. And if you match one or destroy, it deals 1809 to the enemy team. Very nice. And on ice, still at level 1, he still creates 4 3-turn blue countdown tiles. And if you destroy one, either a match or line break destruction or a power destruction, he'll stun the enemy for 1 turn for each of the countdowns. That's in the result. That's great. Let's also go to Banner here. That cover lets him level up by 50,900. Let's do a quick note of that. Sweet. I won't cover too much about his abilities, but he's at 543 now as stated. And let's do it. It's time. We're going to champion rescue 52,700 for her. Plus the 20,000 to promote to a champion. And look at that. 62,900 health at 5 levels above champion base. And we get a bunch of rewards. Fantastic. I gotta decide where I want to have her spec'd out. What I think I'm gonna try is 535. All Systems Go does not do a lot of damage, just 1,600 at this level, but she steals 3 enemy strike attack or protect tiles, and if there's non-red strike attack or protects on the board after you fire this power, they convert to red after you steal the first 3. So that's pretty cool. It could result in an instant match or 2 of red, and her red ability is really pretty awesome. Now that she's champed with a few levels, Do or Die is even better. She deals 2 separate blasts of 5526 damage, and if there's 2 or more friendly specials on the board, she lands at a 3rd blast for another 2965. So that's, that's easily 12,000, 13,000 total damage. Pretty decent for a cost of 6, for sure. And then I think your shield, I thought it would be good at level 3, because for a cost of 8, she'll convert all friendly strike or attack tiles into protect tiles and then boost their strength by a bunch. Or if there is none, she creates 297 protect tiles on the board. And the passive side is pretty great. If there's 2 or more friendly projectiles on the board, she gives the team a burst of 1,079 health. At level 4, it's a little bit stronger stuff, but not amazing of a difference. And at level 5, I could see people deciding to run this at level 5 because she creates 3 strength, 300 projectiles if you don't have any other specials to convert. But we'll run her that way. Let's get into some PvP action, guys, and test out our new Juggernaut. So this might be a good one to start on here. Wait, we didn't even level up Juggernaut, did we? Well, we can do it from this screen. Train him up at 323. We can raise his level a bunch. 60,300. To get him to level 168. Let's do it. Nice to have ISO ready on hand. Now we can check him out. He's up to 22,600 health. Not bad. So who do we want to play him with? So I think we'll go a couple different ways. We will get Iceman into a match. Wow, he's super boosted up to 98,000 health. Champions are well over 120k, by the way. Let's not play Iceman yet. We'll definitely do him in a next match or 2. I'm going to play him with strike tile makers first. I think that might be kind of fun, but still I want to give Juggernaut colors he can tank in green, red, or blue. So who makes strike tiles in colors that aren't his. Cable does in yellow. Maybe we'll play him. Or let me think. Maybe we'll start out with a 4-star here. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Let's do this. I was going to take Nova into a match and play him in a fun way with Archangel. This might be pretty fun. Let's see if we can win with this team first, and then we'll go on. We'll have a lot of strike tiles. And let's see. We want to probably boost Nova colors. Black, red, and yellow. And that's a fine team up. Let's not worry about it too much. Okay. If you haven't been aware, Nova and Archangel actually play pretty well together in a little bit of an unexpected way to me. In mostly that Nova can send enemies airborne, and Archangel has a nice passive to handle airborne enemies. Let's go yellow, yellow. Sets them up for a match 4, but it might be worth it. Okay. We have our yellow, but I want to build up a little bit of red before we play it. Well, let's go green. I like to get blue. Setting them up for all the red, unfortunately. So Nova's kind of neat in that Nova Blast is just straight up damage plus strike tiles for how many allies he has on the team. That's excellent. Danger Zone starts at basically just creating strike tiles that are pretty decent strength. I have his black at level 3 because I like to get a lot out of his red and yellow. And Takeoff is a really cool ability. Well, I guess I should say Takeoff is the initial ability, but I like to play it when it's Rocket Man. And his red becomes Rocket Man when you have black strike tiles on the board. So we'll look at that in a second. You get black strike tiles when you play his yellow, by the way. More red for them. Can you believe this? They're up to 10. So I couldn't find a way to get the red matches myself. And now I don't want Nova to make this red match and get hit by the red damage, so I'm going to take just a random Archangel match in case they hit us. They waited. All right. Well, funny. As soon as I make a match with Nova, I know they're going to blast him. I just know it. More red means that it's going to be Okoye for sure that fires off her ability. Maybe that's going to be less damage than what Thor would have been. I'm out of Archangel matches, aren't I? Man, that figures. Well, piercing throw, I hope it only does about... Yeah, yikes. They hit a bunch of our strongest color. Couldn't avoid that, but... I think we're on the right track now. We just need to get one more red match and we can start doing a bunch of cool stuff. We're working Juggernaut down. At least that's one good thing. They're up to 8 green. Be careful. Finally. Got our red. Now we can go. All right. So let's move over to Thor here. Let's start with our strike tiles from Danger Zone. They always go on black. That's fine. Now we get the Nova Blast plus a little bit more strength from the strike tiles he previously added. We're going to play Nova's red in a second, but let's go ahead and hit Thor with enemy down here. Good damage. And then let's go for another Nova Blast. I think by the math here, this is just going to be about it. He's got 11,000 health remaining. Let's send him airborne with Rocket Man. It's Rocket Man because there is there are black strike tiles on the board, remember, and so he's airborne. Now we have Archangel on the team, so watch what he does to an airborne enemy in the background here. Ouch. Angle of attack. Caught Thor in midair and got him a bunch of damage and stunned him for more turns. That's great. And then the Rocket Man damage would have been about 10 grand. We really did overkill on Thor, but we took him out, and he was a non-event in this match for sure. And we have enough red to send Okoye airborne. So no reason to do a strong match while the enemy's airborne. There's no match damage you can get out of it. There it is, angle of attack for 13,000. Now watch, Rocket Man damage, 20k. Awesome. That used to not add your strike tiles to that damage, and they fixed the glitch finally. Cool. There's a match 4 in white, but because of all these strike tiles, let's just do a 2-move combo with blue and white, and it's over. Fun team combo with Nova boosted there. Got through it just fine. Didn't get much out of Juggernaut, so we're going to try to make use of him. Let's see who we're up against. I don't think we want to take on a Rocket and Groot with Kitty yet. Yeah, let's do this team. So Juggernaut has, when he tanks his colors, he does small AoE damage, team damage, and I think we're going to take a really good advantage of that here with Kitty on our team. And let's get our own Rocket and Groot 3-star, 4-star. The 3-star just slid by right here, so I mentioned them. So let's see if Juggernaut has a passive ability that increases his match damage. So his green is the top damage normally at 86, red at 76, blue at 66. So those will be easy to remember. So when we start the fight, his passive kicks in and increases that match damage. Let's see what he tanks by looking at the icons on the board. Not quite strong enough to tank green. I was hoping he would get there. It looks like our Rocket and Groot is just a little bit too strong. 120 in green for Juggernaut and 106 for Rocket and Groot. Why is it? Maybe on the next turn the icons will change. I forget how that works. All right, let's go blue and black. Interesting. A Rocket and Groot's blue damage is 138, so that's fine, but green is 106. So why isn't our Juggernaut at 120 tanking green? Oh, it does say Juggernaut. Okay, so before the increase, it's Rocket and Groot, but because of the increase, it says Juggernaut deals the 120 damage. Okay, sorry, I forgot about that. Let's go for... I want to set up a green match. We'll go for blue again. Ah, dang, that's rough. Kitty does tank red. It would be nice if Juggernaut did. But here, check this out, guys. We have a green match. Juggernaut's going to do team damage on top of this. So that's going to add our strike tiles. And that's a bunch. Strike tile damage. Ooh, boy. That happened fast, but let's see if we can watch that again. Next time we get a green match on the board. That's making this team really pretty tough. Don't want Daredevil. Oh, man, we lost a bunch of strikes. I don't want Daredevil to get any purple. He can play a stun and then steal some of our specials. On top of that, he's going to be interested in making yellow matches if we knock him out soon. Man, he's going to take that yellow match, I'm pretty sure. Let's give him a purple match on the board. Maybe he'll take that. Nope. We lost a bunch of our strike tiles. That's unfortunate. We have a green match. Got him down. Team damage of 1,100 hits. Thanos, that's so great. Very nice. We need to get a little more yellow. We can get some projectiles on the board. That'll help our cause. Here. And here. Alright, we just have Thanos about done. That's pretty cool. So as we build up Juggernaut to higher levels, when boosted, he's going to tank more colors in that combination, and that team damage is going to be much more significant if he can tank maybe blue in that scenario up over Rocket and Groot. That was kind of neat to see how the color tanking works. Let's get Iceman into a match. Super boosted. This is a fine team to try it against. Try him out against. And who should be his partner? Well, I'm thinking Thor's going to do real well, but I don't want to heal my Thor and get him up to 100%. So maybe let's play somebody like Jessica Jones, who's got a red and black active ability, and Iceman's going to be the yellow, blue, and green like we saw. Cool. I think this might be a good team. Do we want to boost blue instead? Yeah, probably instead of red and yellow. So here we go, guys. 98,500 health. Iceman, super boosted while they're a new character. It's a lot of fun to play them in what a lot of people call God mode. All right. So what do we want to do? I think we want to start against... No, let's start against Okoye. That'll mean when we get to the point of doing team damage, we can whittle Juggernaut down that way. Red and white. And red. Good start that way. Which way should I do this blue match? I think I'm going to go this way. That leaves the other blues. Ooh, we found an evidence tile already. Lucky drop on that trap. Nicely done. Iceman has played his countdowns, and they're only 3-turn countdowns. I would love to get them to be longer by higher levels, and so we'll think about that. But for right now, let's, yeah, let's do it. I'm going to stun Juggernaut because that means he's... that's the next move I wanted to do right there. That means he's not going to be able to block our... he normally decreases match damage against him, and if he's stunned, he's not going to be able to do that. Oh man, here's another trap tile and another. Could we be any luckier? Very good. So now at this point, I would like to try to prioritize green. We haven't gotten anything for green. Normally I take Thor down to about half health. I think in this case we're just going to leave him for last, because if we can build up a lot of stuns, we'll take him out that way. How can we be hitting all these traps? The drawback in this team I can see right now is that our strongest team color is yellow because of Iceman, and that doesn't really help us with any active abilities. A lot of times it's Jessica because she's about my highest level character. We didn't get anything out of these on ice countdowns. Yeah, I need to do better on that front. Having a bank of team up is good for Iceman, because if we're going to take a bunch of damage, his yellow passive will help to block a lot of that damage. We already have Okoye down to 25,000. Let's go ahead and give her a big hit with Defenestrate. And Let's hit Thor for a little bit, just in case that's a trap. Okay, they have 7 green. We need to get blue matches. How can we get blue? I want that green match. They'll probably take it. Oh man, that's great they went for white. Super. Very fortunate. Okay. So right now, let's do this move combo with white and blue. We're going to get a 2-turn stun on Thor because there were 2 countdowns in there. Ugh. I want the green. We haven't gotten any green. This lines up a blue match if we're able to get it. Oh, how lucky. Well, we got a lot of luck on our side there. The enemy Thor is in basically God mode at under 50%. Let's take him out with body check. It's overkill at 17,000 plus almost 3,000 damage for colors of special tiles. So that'd be almost 6 grand on top of that 17. But we just can't afford to let him enter his God mode. Let's get blue here for more countdowns at the beginning of the next turn. And did you see where that trap tile was? Right here. Come on, drop a blue close to those others. Not yet. Don't forget, those also qualify if they get destroyed by a line break. If you get a match 4 to destroy those blue countdowns, they count. Alright, I'm going to lose that strike tile just to get our green. If she destroys it, nope. Man. Lost a couple. But we can finally play Iceman. I really like this animation. Very cool. I was hoping to get more work out of the stun countdowns, but here's a cool way to finish the fight. We have a match with an Iceman, and that means we're going to get what would normally be team damage. And that's enough to win the fight. We really didn't lose very much health there. Maybe we have time for one more match with Iceman. Let's see how we're doing. Yep, turned out to be a long video again, guys. I can't help it. I just can't help it. I know we've had repeated requests to split up the videos and make them run a lot shorter, but there's just so much to do. Let's run Iceman again. Jessica did great. Let's see who else we can get in here. We haven't played Rescue, but really, with the red and blue, we're not going to get her blue ability played at all. Well, that'll be a challenge. We're going to try to win. She's got a pretty good red, no strike tiles, and maybe we can get her protect tiles out there. And we're going to see if we can get the win regardless. Alright, so that's a basic level Juggernaut. I'm not going to target him at all. Let's start with Okoye again and try to do a lot better on green this time. And maybe we'll see if we're about to take a big hit in damage from the enemy team. If we'll see if we can get Iceman to play his Defender passive yellow ability. We have our green. Let's go. Iceman on the board. 5 repeater tiles that each deal 3676 damage to a random enemy. Man, that is just going to be so cool. Lost one. How do I want to do this blue so that we can have a better chance at matching more blue? Maybe like that. Hate to give them red. Okay, here's our Iceman. 13,000 damage to Okoye and just a little bit to Thor. Man, that's great. Okay, so I'm going to sacrifice one of these Icemen here. It'd be nice to lose it, but I don't want them to match it. So we're going to get a 1-turn stun on Okoye and a little bit more blue, and AoE damage from matching it. Very nice. Okay, so here we go. We've got Thor in the background. He hasn't even been a target enemy, and he's already down to 3,800. This is great. Let's hit him with a couple turn stun. What do we want to do? Probably need to get red ready to go. Okay. Oh man, what a run there. Iceman damage. Very good. Thor is going to be in his 50% mode. That's not good. We don't have enough damage from Do or Die yet to take him out. So I was hoping to line up another stun. Not going to happen until we get another blue match. Might be in a little bit of trouble here. God of Thunder's pretty bad. They have 12 green. Here we go. Iceman blocked a bunch of that damage into that yellow countdown. So we finally saw it. Oh, we got hit by a bunch of damage too, by the way. Lucky drop on blue. Here it is. Champion Defender kicked in and saved us from 14,000 damage in a few turns. That will count down and deal the damage to Iceman if we're not able to remove it. So let's play more Iceman. Got to work on Thor. He's going to hit us with his red pretty soon. Okay. What do we do? We could do a green match with the repeater, yellow, probably here. Got to get rid of that. Countdown that would deal damage. All right. Randomly took out Juggernaut in the background, and this is a perfect scenario spot for Do or Die. 3 separate blasts starting with 5,500 and then 2,965 if we had projectiles. We don't, so we're only going to get the 2 blasts. We got to take Thor out. Nice. Second shot was overkill, but I think that may have been worth it. And now Okoye has 10 red. If she gets 1 more red, she'll be able to fire her ability against us. Let's try to keep that from happening before this is over. And I would love to get a stun on her somehow. Did we see a way to line up blues? Not really. Iceman damage. Took her down. We get the win with our brand new Iceman and Champion Rescue. Great job, guys. Thanks so much for following along. That was pretty fun. Got a lot further to go in that event, but it ends tomorrow midday for me. Let me know how you guys are doing in Stop at Nothing featuring Juggernaut. He seems pretty cool. I think a lot of 4-star and 3 to 4-star building rosters are going to enjoy him a whole lot. Well, I appreciate the viewer luck, guys. We did champion a 5-star today and got another level on Iceman. We're going to be done drawing legendaries for quite some time. But you know me, we might sneak in a couple pulls here and there. See how it goes. Well, if you need more MPQ on YouTube, please hit up MPQ Mastery. Please like and follow there and our previous videos. And if you haven't done so already, need to get our subscribers going. That helps drive the channel and keeps us going strong. I appreciate you guys being on. Have a great night. See you next time.